And now for the fun part, I absolutely love this part. The pillars, I think this is so cool. So you want to try to have about five. These are your social media themes or the content that you're going to post. So the first one that I think every author should have as a pillar is your marketing. This is where you're talking about your book and various aspects of it. Every single one of you should have this because that's so, so important to do for yourself. The next one that I think is important for everyone to have is some form of community. I think it's really important to build your readership by interacting with them. A lot of authors use this pillar to focus on what they're reading. If you don't have a lot of time for reading, it can just be supporting other authors. But it's showing that you're not just about your books and you're trying to build a connection with other readers in the community. And I think that that's really nice. I mean, for me, it started out as, oops, went too far, sorry. It started out as just community for me because I wasn't planning on publishing this book. I just wanted to get to know other readers. So that part was very easy for me because I feel like that's very authentic. It's the talking about myself and my book I find difficult. So just try to work on the ones that you're scared of more because it's the other ones are easy. The other three are your choice. It can be about your brand or what part of the story you want to share. Some ones that I see pretty often are pets, family, hobbies, behind the scenes, education, data, you name it. There's so many different ways that you can go. Same here. The biggest part is make sure you're having fun, make sure you're comfortable with what you're sharing, and make sure you're being authentic because that does come across. So here are my pillars as an example. And this is also, well, if we want to take a little break for an exercise to go through your pillars. Mine, obviously, marketing. This is where I do my reveals, quotes, insights into my characters, character interviews, all kinds of location posts, what it's like on my planet. For my reading, this is where I post about supporting other authors, quotes related to writing or reading or from famous authors. And pretty much like if I get any book mail that goes in there, other people's releases. I think I also lump my author interviews into here because it's getting their word out on their books. I also have I like Jude's comment, try to work on the ones you're scared of. It's my motto. Take on what scares the bejesus out of me. Uh, Educational, that's an important one for me. I feel like people interact most with my data and infographics, which I'm really proud of because I find that really fun. I think I also do some snippets from my educational lives with other authors. I'll put in, when I was doing world building, I had this really cool workbook. So I'll take some of the information from my workbook and make it into a post. Um, and I think here, this is all about focusing too on your book. So for me, my main character is an engineer. She does love data. She loves that kind of stuff. So it really kind of is a double level because not only am I getting what I enjoy, but I'm getting my character in there too. And it's like an extra layer of marketing. I also really love showing writing behind the scenes. I do a lot of posts, like I did my unboxing video of what it was like getting my stuff from Amazon and about how they screwed me and what I learned from it. I also talk about my story of becoming a writer, my methods, because I think this also helps writers kind of get on a deeper level with you and understand where you're coming from. And I think when they connect to you personally, it makes it easier to connect to your book. And I think it makes people more excited to read your book. The last pillar that I have is my real life. This is where I share about my hobbies, my dog, my regular job, and pretty much anything like travel, any of that.